When it comes to rare bird sightings, there are few that are as rare as the one that I'm looking for tomorrow. In fact, it's so rare that when one comes up, it makes national news.
A rare bird spotted in Alabaster.
Rare bird has made its home here in Mobile County. Rare about it, this yellow cardinal should be red. This bird is really unique.
Rare sighting of a yellow cardinal.
Very rare bird discovered in Alabaster. Yeah.
It's said to be a rare bird. The yellow cardinal is so rare that only a dozen or so are said to be in the U.S. in any given year.
1 in a million means about every year there's one somewhere.
It's pretty rare.
I've been a birder for around 3 years now. I still remember my spark bird, a bright pink bird, a roseate spoonbill. It took me another 2 years to spot it for just a second glimpse. I mean, I just needed another moment to say thank you to the bird species that opened my horizons into the world of birds. It's weird though, it's like the more you know, the more aware you are that you don't know much at all. The roseate spoonbill's population had been declining for decades. A harmful pesticide known as DDT, making eggshells so thin that the weight of its own mother cracked them. Probably the biggest contributor to the decline of the roseate spoonbill is people actually hunting these birds for their stunning plumage. Finding a roseate spoonbill and snapping that iconic photo was just important to me. And while this was a rare bird sighting for me, it wasn't nothing like the opportunity that presented itself to me. I see it. That golden yellow opportunity on Instagram. A photo of a once-in-a-lifetime bird a friend I met at one time when I was snapping photos of birds and expanding my understanding of birds. You never know what role a person you just met might play in your life. He gave me an opportunity to see this amazing yellow northern cardinal. It's supposed to be red. By the time I got wind of this yellow cardinal, it had already been published on several newspapers. A 1 in a million bird was just spotted at the Florida University, a showstopper, spotted on University of Florida campus. Life happens. Even a passionate birder has responsibilities that we have to take care of. It had been nearly a week since I heard about this 1 in a million opportunity. I was concerned. I mean, birds fly, they really move when they want to. Usually one male per female, but how could a yellow cardinal fit into a social group? Surely a 1 of a million bird wouldn't be accepted into any normal social group. As I approach the area where this very rare bird has been spotted, I mean, I'm like jittery, I'm like shaky, I'm like nervous, and I'm scared that it's not going to happen. I know this is a 1 in a million bird, possibly a once in a lifetime opportunity for me. The yellow or lack of red pigment is caused by its inability to synthesize carotenoids, also known as yellow pigments, into the red ones. I'm really nervous. I mean, a rare genetic mutation that causes a red bird like the cardinal to be all yellow? Why is it rare? Obviously, birds such as this don't survive. Does this in some way negatively affect the health of the specimen? I mean, how long do these yellow cardinals actually live for? We're just not sure. I'm coming up to the turn for the Florida Museum of Natural History, and I know I am within striking distance of seeing this super rare occurrence. That's the museum right over there. I get to the museum and I hear them. I hear cardinals. I hear their songs. I'm really excited now. Just listen. That is the call of a cardinal. Sounds like lasers. He's right there. It's a red cardinal though. Being a birder doesn't mean you're some expert on birds. I mean, it just means you love birds and really want to learn so much more about them. Okay, so we have a male red cardinal already. And when something as unusual or rare as this comes up, you're certain to find other people who are as passionate as you are. Are y'all looking for a yellow cardinal? Yes. Okay. What? Yeah, I am. Where do I need to be?
So we're going back through. It's about 5 minutes still through here. But if you go through, there's a sharp turn and it hits. Yep, and it hits the boardwalk over the water, and then you just stand there. It comes through about every 20 minutes, and you'll hear him.
Let's go.
You'll hear him.
I went that way because I heard a cardinal call, and so
it was a red one.
Yeah, it was a red one.
Oh, they were so wild at 10 o'clock this morning. It was a male, it was a female, and it was little Shady is what I call him because he likes to stay in the shade.
Yeah.
But they were just wild with activities.
Did you have you seen them here though before, pretty much?
Oh yeah.
You got a lot of good photos.
I have two.
Oh, okay.
Did you want to see one? I like to show it to you.
Yeah, I love this. Oh my goodness, look at that quality.
I think it's the best picture I've ever taken, quite frankly.
One of the best pictures I've ever seen. I mean,
Awesome, thank you.
what's crazy is people don't recognize how unusual a yellow cardinal is.
The red and the bouquet. Yes. I mean, look at him. He is like, enter that one. He is sharp as sharp gets.
It's a 1 in a million bird, you know? That's what they say.
It's got to be like a 1.5 million photo for me, because I probably have taken 1/2 million.
Well, I mean, you got a nice camera, geez.
It was this setup. It was this one.
Yeah. Do you have a spark bird? Do you know what that means?
No, what is it?
So a spark bird is like a bird that you see at a random occurrence that sparks your interest in all birds.
That was it. It was a harrier.
A harrier?
Yes,
okay.
That happened to me. Definitely.
I've never seen one. So.
Oh my God. It's a northern harrier. They call him the gray ghost. You know who I'm talking about? Are you a birder?
I am a little bit of a birder. I wish I knew more. The northern harrier, I'm trying to think, and that's a hawk, I assume. Some
it's
sort
a
of
raptor.
A raptor, yeah.
And the male is silver, and the female is cinnamon.
I've
and
seen.
The female's much bigger.
Okay. Are they around this area, or
Yep.
Really?
Yep, they breed up in the Midwest and Canada, but they're everywhere.
Yeah.
Now they probably have gone, unless
I've never
residents.
seen one. I've seen like Mississippi kites, probably the closest thing I've seen to.
Mississippi kites are so cool.
Yeah, that's probably the closest thing I've seen to the northern harrier. I just didn't realize they were even down here, really.
How do I follow you, Alex? How do I follow you?
Oh, you can follow my Instagram or YouTube. My YouTube channel is called Great Outdoors.
What about
Instagram is great_outdoors_official. Yep, that's me at the top. And then she found my Instagram. She saw humor in some of my posts. This was the post she was laughing at. Are you scared of snakes?
No.
Okay.
Oh my God. Good deal. Excellent.
I revisited the maple tree that she showed me the picture from. The maple tree was in a complete different life cycle. It was throwing samaras, also known as seeds. The maple tree hadn't even developed leaves yet. I'm kind of nervous that Shady's not still in the same area, being so long ago. I knew it had been several months since the photo was taken. I'm recording audio to try and capture the tunes of this 1 in a million bird, but I can't pinpoint them just yet. But I capture a little bit more than that. Another inquisitive birder. How's it going? That's what we're looking for. Are you looking for him too?
Yeah, a friend of mine said that she saw it right away.
So, the call you hear over here, the one that sounds like lasers, that's a cardinal call, but there's another cardinal call over there, and they're kind of going back and forth. So one of them could be the yellow cardinal, but I haven't seen either of the two cardinals. That right there, you heard that? I reached the end of the boardwalk. I haven't seen a cardinal yet. Then in the top of an oak tree, I see a beautiful red streak. It's a male cardinal chasing a female with such intensity. She and he seem to be playing tag. He's trying to win this female over. It wasn't long after that I saw a yellow streak. Quickly shifted my camera. That's him. That's Shady, the yellow cardinal. The red cardinal backed off. Now Shady is after this female, and she's not scurrying around the same way she had been. Shady perched on a live oak branch. I watched him eat the flowering bits off of Spanish moss. He chews the flowering structures of the moss, almost like he's shucking the seeds out. That's where all the essential nutrients are, in the seeds. My heart's pounding. I've got to snap these photos. I raise my camera and start clicking. Shady flies down. I see a person relaxing on the bench. clearly oblivious to the 1 in a million bird scurrying on the ground just beside him. Shady moves again, this time to a bright green section of newly sprouted plants. It appears as though he's eating the buds off of these plants, like the freshly sprouted tips of the leaves. A few moments later, I see her. Could this be Shadys' girlfriend? A stunning bird like Shady certainly has appealed to many ladies. She starts to hop away. Shady drops his food and watches his lady, then he grabs a few more bites. The decision of whether to keep rolling the film or stop and take another photo was a tough one. But since I was inspired by a photo to start with, I grabbed my camera and these would turn out to be some of the best photographs I have of the yellow cardinal we know as Shady. Little did I know that Shady would fly back up into the oak trees, proving that this was the best opportunity I had to take photos of him. Shady went for the high ground and started to sing a beautiful song. And for some reason, it just sounded unique when compared to the other cardinal songs I'd heard. Maybe I felt a connection with Shady, and maybe Shady felt a connection with me. And as quickly as it all started, just like that, Shady was gone. This is the last footage I have of Shady, the yellow cardinal. And these are my final 2 photos. Walked my ass off. I am so freaking stoked right now. Somehow, if you've seen the pictures I got, I was so excited. A once in a million freaking bird. And I've got like videos and photos and everything of this bird. And I'm so excited right now. I can't even hold it back. So, I can't wait to get home and edit this. It's so worth it. Thank you. Just thank you, God. Thank you so much. What a miracle. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any recommendations for future videos, post those in the comments down below, and share with the community your thoughts on this video. And be sure to give us a big like, you know, the thumbs up button right down there, and subscribe for more content. Thanks everyone. I'm your host Alex.